Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a look inspired by Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, it didn't turn out as perfect, but I tried. It was just inspired by her, and I really loved the makeup looks in her new music video called WAP or WAP, and I actually really liked the song. I thought it was catchy. I'm starting off with some primer. This is the Lakme Blur Perfect Primer, and I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This time I applied a really thin layer. In my previous video I applied way too much, and I really liked my foundation this time. I haven't been using this foundation recently and I forgot how good this is. So I'm just blending it out using my brush in a stippling motion. And here I am doing my happy dance because my foundation turned out pretty nicely. And now I'm using the PAC Cosmetics Take Cover Concealer and using a flat brush to blend it out. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll know the drill. I just prefer to use a flat brush to have full coverage and not have to add too many layers of concealer or do too much of color correction. I used this Sukin Pawpaw ointment on my lips because I had to film a lip video after that, which, by the way, the next video will be a lipstick video, or it'll already be up, and I'll leave it in the card on the side so that you can watch it. But the stuff is really good. It's really moisturizing and I love it. I went in with the Tati Beauty palette. I used the shade Soothe Matte all over my lids, just to have that base color going, and I'm just swiping it using my PAC brush. I forgot to set my concealer, so I'm using the Sugar Cosmetics Translucent Powder. I like to call Sugar Cosmetics as a Chakra brand. Chakra in Tamil is sugar. So I just did a very light dusting under my eyes and around my mouth, just to initially have that setting going. I'm not fully setting the under eyes because if there is any fallout I can correct it using my powder foundation later. So I'm building the crease with the shade Ritual, which is a dark brown. I'm making sure that I don't have any color on the center of my lid or the inner thirds of my lid, and really focusing on building that crease. Now Megan had a very smoked out pink brown, sort of purpley, almost purpley outer corners. I'm also pulling out the color a little bit just to give it that winged look, because she had a very clean winged look. I'm using a dark pink called the Poet Matte and building that crease, because her crease was also there was a little bit of pink and a little bit of orange and brown. Now I didn't go in with too much orange. I did dip in a little bit of orange, but it didn't quite look good on me, so I just focused on building a dark pink and brown outer corner and the crease. I'm mainly focusing on the outer corner because my eye shape is different from Megan's, and Megan has a lot of eye space between her eyebrows and the lash line. So I was just trying to blend it all the way up to my brows just to create that illusion of more space and more color in my eye. And then I went in with a little bit of black because on the outer corner, very outer corner, you can see there's a little bit of black on her lids. So I did the mistake of applying the black using the PAC Cosmetics brush, which I probably shouldn't have done because I applied way too much black and I was trying to blend it out, and I was really struggling. This look in and of itself is pretty challenging for me because I'm only just starting to, explore looks like this. So it was pretty hard, and I was trying to like really figure my way out of it. I used the short shader brush to apply the black on the other eye, and that turned out so much better because there was more of a concentrated black on the outer corner, and then I just blended it using my black brush. And you can see that I'm not actually like working the product in too much, because the Tati beauty palette does a really good job of blending, so I didn't have a problem with that. I loved how the outer corner turned out, so I did a little bit of a happy dance and went in with this gold from Wet n Wild. I'm using an angled sort of short brush to apply it. Now she has like a very nice cut crease going, and also a gold foil. Now I was not brave enough to attempt a cut crease, so I just used the brush to sort of carve out the fake cut crease using the gold. It wasn't as bright, and you will see me struggling trying to apply this gold because it is not as good as the Tati palette. You know, it's just Wet n Wild, so I was trying to make the best of what I had. And I was using like my setting spray and everything to make it look foiled, but it just didn't turn out the same way that Megan's eyes were. But it still looked pretty nice. Like, I was really happy with how the gold was looking with the pink and brown outer corner. So here you can really see what it looks like. Then I applied a little bit of aura on my inner corners. Now if you look closely into Megan's, she actually has her inner corner highlight pulled towards the nose, on the sides of the nose, really upward, and that creates more like an illusion. There's more space and more light into your inner corners, so that's what I did here. And just to make it look a little bit more glittery and foiled, I added this Wet n Wild glitter base. Now this was a really huge mistake, because a few minutes later my entire eye look was creasing. You can't really see it on camera, but it did crease quite a bit because this has a gel base, but it initially looked really good and I was really happy with how it looked at first. Now I'm doing my eyeliner. Eyeliner is also a very challenging part of this look. I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Liner to create a very dramatic but very sleek wing. She has a very beautiful wing. I mean, I don't know how they got it to look exactly the same on both sides, but I truly was struggling. You can really see that I'm taking my time to see if it's matching, and yeah, I mean, it didn't match in the end. There was a little bit of a difference and I could see the difference, but I just went with it because why not. But overall the wing was kind of okay. And now I'm using my e.l.f. mascara. After mascara, I did my brows. My brows were really messy that day, so I was struggling a little bit with my brows as well. I was basically struggling. I'm always struggling when I try to do my makeup because I want it to look perfect, but I'm just human and I can't make it perfect. So anyway, so now I'm going in with my miniso powder and just setting it using a dry beauty blender. That just adds a little bit more of coverage and also sets the concealer as well. And she had a little bit of a metallic green going on in her under eyes. I mean, not on the under eyes, I mean, yeah, on the lower lash line. I just used whatever metallic green I had. It didn't show up, it was very bad. And then I went in with these rhinestones. Now I have nails, so I struggled a lot trying to apply them in the same way that she had them. I was trying to use tweezers, but the tweezers weren't helping, and then I was trying to like use my fingers, but it would get stuck in my nail. And you'll see here that I am applying it basically inside of my eye, and yep, it was painful. It was a huge struggle, and I'm basically cursing myself, doing some prayers and trying to get that rhinestone just in the right place, poking my eye. I'm looking at the footage and laughing myself, but anyway, I got it to look somewhat okay. Now I know it doesn't look the exact same as Megan's does, but that is why this is an inspired look. This is not the same look as Megan's, and because I was so tired from trying to put the rhinestones, I just did my lipstick off camera. I've used a coloressence lip gloss. And that is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, please like and comment what you thought. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where you will see content that you probably will never see on YouTube. Please subscribe and ring the bell so that you are notified every time I post. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.